Welcome to the final part of Twist 'em Out Black, Part 8. Now we are at the drive-in. Just like Snowy Rose, the drive-in is actually a very small area. Very hectic if you got a lot of people in it. As you can see right there, well, you were saying it for a second before somebody decided to ruin it. They actually incorporated the fact that, the camera was actually filming you, which is then attached to a projector, which is then projecting it onto the big screen. However, what you can also do is that you can, destroy said projector, and that causes the video feed to not go anymore throughout the rest of the battle. It was a nice touch. You know, I think Sweet Tooth is actually, I would think that Sweet Tooth is actually, self-centered. You know. There we go again, saying, you know. Stop it! Stop it! Yes, folks, I was actually smacking myself. I could do that. I've been doing it for years. Don't worry about it. You can't destroy the compartment, though. That's the unfortunate thing. Apparently enough, it was made for bomb shelters. Nuclear bomb is about to go off. Quick! To the drive-in! Hey man, if Indiana Jones can actually survive a nuclear blast by hiding in a refrigerator, then why not? Just hide inside a boot thing. Like I said, this is a very small arena. Things are gonna get hectic if you have a lot of people in here. Right now, there's a lot of people in here, and it's possibly causing the frame rate on your end to drop dramatically. Well, unlike Snowy Roads, it doesn't have like a bottomless pit at the edges, so that's good. One thing I need before I head into the next level is head into a level that already has bottomless pits in it. That's what I really need. Is that? No, that's a tree. Why was I trying to get Darkseid out of a tree? I don't know. Terrible eyesight. Well, sometimes the characters actually do stay stationary. Well, so do you, but that's not the point. By you, I mean by me. Yeah, at any point of time, you hear me talking about, like, what you're talking about, or something like that, I'm usually talking to myself, because I am insane. Is that actually... Oh! Sorry about the ear rape there, but... those of you just tuning in and have completely forgotten within the span of, like, what, an hour? I do not like skyscraper, waffles, and Twisted Metal games. Period. Twisted Metal 2, Twisted Metal Black, hell, even Twisted Metal Head On, which, surprisingly enough, is actually the safest out of all of them. I just don't like them. It's just too much. You just pretty much have to judge your perspective. Or perspective. That's probably not the proper word. What am I thinking of? How should I put this? I know for a fact it's nerve-wracking. It is nerve-wracking, I'll say that much. At least when you're out in the open. And not being like me, where I am just constantly, I have to stop myself there from saying that word. Or those two words, I should say. That's going to be like the gimmick of today's, batch of episodes. It's probably going to bounce into my next Let's Play. On West. It's going to be like, I have no idea what I'm talking about, am I? It's times like this where I sit there and go, do I even know what I'm talking about anymore? Am I just like babbling on over and over and over? It's a constant mess. I'll tell you what's a constant mess, this competition. That is true, it does take place like once a year. That's the thing about the Twisted Metal games, it's that, for a fact that it plays out like once a year, right? Well, so when in that year does the Twisted Metal contest take place? Like, does it take place in June, July, May, March, September, something like that? You would think, somebody just went out crazy 8. It's no fakes, huh? There's one more car. But anyways, the contest, for all we know, it could be starting in January, and it goes as long as December. So by the time the contest is all done and over with, So by the time the contest is all done and over with, you're immediately sent back into the contest. It's like, yeah, I finally won it. I got my fucking wish. Now we can live happily. Oh, fuck this again. God, this desk is filthy.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully. Time's up.
Is the entire bag? Wow. Okay, whoops. Sorry about the whole, like, buzzing, folks, folks. V-U-L-K-S. Is that like a shorthand name for Vulcan? Hey, my little folks! How you doing? All of a sudden, I sound like, what was it, Scarface? Oh no, sorry about the moving there. I just noticed my desk is very dusty. Should clean it. Should really clean my desk. You don't sanitize very well? Well, the back half of my desk is dusty. Anyways, this is Warhawk, ladies and gentlemen. Should I explain the boss again? Well, we had nothing else to talk about throughout the rest of this playthrough. Well, short and sweet to the point, there are these tankers, these gas tanks that I am pushing right now. You need to disable them. If Warhawk, the boss, manages to run into it, sorry about that. If Warhawk manages to run into it, and it is required, like right there, then you damage his shield. Once you damage his shield enough, then he becomes completely exposed. At that point in time, you just wham on him with whatever you have that goes upwards. So fire missiles will do, homing missiles will definitely do. Homing missiles will definitely do. Some special weapons will do. The satellite will do. You'll also know that if the shield is destroyed, if you hear that, well, sound effect, the powering down sound effect, then you can just wail on him. After that little skirmish, that's it.
The contest was over, so I went and saw Calypso. I asked him to make good on his promise, to bring an end to all the pain, to take away my curse. He offered me a vial. He said inside it held the blood of man who'd cursed me on the night of my execution. He told me if I drank it, my curse would be over. But he also said, if I ever returned to my killing ways, the antidote would wear off.
Well, that sucks.
The curse would come back to haunt me. I had to decide. It took me all of 10 seconds. Let's face it, boys and girls. A man has to have his priorities. I killed Calypso about as well as I ever killed anyone. Now that I'm free, I'm going to be the greatest of all time.
And that is Twisted Metal Black, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm not going to show off the credits because I don't really feel like editing and, video game music. There I go again! God damn it!